Cobalt's my favorite.
Wait, I'm not ready. Just kidding. Oh, who else but David? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Hello.
That's my thing.
This is our show.
Our show. Zion. Like, hello, and welcome to another episode of Strictly Worse. We're back after our break.
Yeah,
you know the end.
Again.
Merry Christmas.
We're great YouTubers. We say we're back and then we disappear
We're
again. And then
so
come back.
consistent too. Like, think about it. Like, we have a strict schedule we stick to. We make sure we're always there for you.
That's a lot of lies.
So Kaldheim came out
Yeah, Kaldheim came out. We finally got our asses a gear to get this podcast up and running.
because we got to play with the cards.
And it was
Someone
so exciting.
forgot their microphone twice.
I don't know who could have done that. The editor was supposed to provide us with the microphone.
It was
Our
me.
editor is a
David,
person on this
don't take
podcast.
that fall, honey. You don't deserve
I'm
that.
not taking a fall.
Dave was supposed to schedule the text for me.
If they don't hurry,
I mean,
I'm
the
gonna
editor.
listen to an ASMR podcast about magic.
You didn't pay the Fortel cost. You can't. There was no test.
What is going on?
Fortel decreases the cost.
Also, David, I love you. Who puts David in charge of reminding you of things?
I reminded him something yesterday and he still forgot it. I said, hey, in the group chat, hey, remember these for tomorrow. And he said, I will not forget. That's all he said. And now I get to call him a liar for a few days, so that'll be fun.
I'm just gonna forget why you called me a liar. Well,
Stay
that
with
being
during
said,
My Hero 2 and we'll talk.
shots have been fired. F is down.
Inside jokes are fun.
Shot through the heart. Yours
But no, with Kaldheim brought with it a blizzard, so we're all snowed in. Not really anymore because we all got dug out. But hey, we're here. And we're here to talk about Kaldheim. We're all picking out cards, and David's going first this week.
Oh, wow.
We didn't introduce anyone.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Wait, people.
we did such a wonderful opening that I got distracted.
Wait, who's David?
I'm Ev the Mage. I'm here with Will,
Hi.
Dan,
Howdy.
David.
Oh, I am David.
Yes, you are. And our guest, Max.
You skipped me around the table.
I did not skip you around the table. I went clockwise.
Who's going first?
Me.
And then you.
Apparently I'm David, and I'm David.
Yeah.
So I'm going first.
Yes.
And I say, Toski, Bear of Secrets. Wonderful card. It's a squirrel. You can't go wrong after that. It's a squirrel. It's 4 mana, 3 and a green. Legendary creature, squirrel. This spell cannot be countered. It's indestructible. And then Toski, Bear of Secrets attacks each turn if able. And then whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card. It's green, it's draw effect, he's indestructible, he's a 1/1, and it's a squirrel.
I was really hoping you were going to stop at squirrel. And then, like, during
He's
the,
a squirrel.
during the podcast, you're going to find out what it does. And you're like, wow, this card's great.
No, I was expecting him to say, yeah, it's a green card, and it draws card. That's how you know it's not white.
Honestly, Will, that's going to be with me with the second card that I chose.
Oh, good.
I only
Wait,
read a little bit.
Toski says he can't be countered, right?
Correct,
Yeah.
it cannot be countered.
Can't be
That card
countered,
can't be
indestructible,
stopped.
draw cards.
Yeah.
It's
Cannot
just,
wait to throw it in with the
I
puppy
can't
deck.
wait to target an Anguished on making it a squirrel and just call it a day.
hey, I'm going to be mercilessly evicting squirrels. I'm like, listen, you
terrible.
squirrels in that tree, get out. I'm chopping it down.
Like a real Canadian. Anyway.
And this one I play a dredge deck and bring back the squirrels with a vengeance.
That's fine.
Green and white deck.
But yay, squirrel.
All right, Max, what's your first card from Kaldheim?
My first card from Kaldheim is Shepherd of the Cosmos, which goes go lovely in my Valkyrie deck.
Each of Valkyrie.
It's 4 and 2 white. It has flying, and when Shepherd of the Cosmos enters the battlefield, return target permanent card with converted mana cost of 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it has Foretell, which is awesome.
Foretell. It's such a
Foretell
stupid
is a
mechanic.
It's a new mechanic in the set, and it's already dumb.
Yeah, but with that ATB trigger in a white deck where you have to flicker it, get back a land, like Evolving Wilds, Fabled Passage, a fetch land.
Listen, when y'all get mad, I get to summon it again for less mana. Come at me.
I'm not gonna get mad. That's technically ramp in white. Because it keeps bringing back a fetch land, so you just crack it, get another basic, and
Sounds
just keep
like
going.
procrastination in white. I'll get to it later. I'll summon it later. Yeah, do I want to do it? No, I'll summon it later.
Yeah, but it works.
Yes, it
It's
does.
gonna work very well all together.
Oh, I'm excited for it. So,
You excited to get your ass kicked by my cards?
I'm playing that in my own angel deck. Which, by the way, I'm going to get out my most unfun card now. Terragrid, God of Fright.
Oh, what's that do?
For 3 and 2 black, it's a legendary creature, God, with Menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, I may put that card from my graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What's the backside say?
Oh, the backside?
Yeah, what does it flip into?
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use that side. But
Wow! Sounds like really good.
That's some disrespect.
listen, it's for 3 and a
To the
black. It's
lantern.
Terragrid's Lantern.
That's a great card.
It's a good card.
Yeah, but target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card, and you pay 3 and a black to untap it.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
What are you talking
I'm gonna
about?
sit there with a Grave Pact and Dictator Erebos, make you all sacrifice your legendary creatures and just bring them to me. Discard your hand, please. Oh, look, I have your lands now.
This has to go to the graveyard, right?
Yes,
All right, cool. This is where we play a Leyland.
that's fine. One way or another, though, I'm either stopping it from coming back or I'm just taking it for myself.
Sounds like I'm going to be playing enchantments against this deck.
That's fine. Sacrifice an
Doesn't
enchantment.
matter. It still goes to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's if
Permanent
we-
cards
yeah.
going to the
Oh,
graveyard.
you
I
did say
take.
permanent.
That's
I
the
heard
reason why I
creature.
said you have to leyline them.
Yes. I heard creature. Honestly.
All I see is I tutor Omniscience to my hand.
Yeah, this is yours.
Dark Deal, discard your hand. Oh, look, I have an Omniscience now. Where'd that come from? Thank you, David.
But yeah, Terragrid.
Terragrid's great.
Yeah.
With that, though, Will, your first card.
My first card is a nostalgic one. It's Icebreaker Kraken. You might be
Kraken.
wondering, why is this card nostalgic? Well, I'll tell you why.
It's a Kraken.
It's a reference to my favorite card ever printed, Shipbreaker Kraken. Kinda.
Nerd.
Yeah. But this card is a snow creature Kraken. It's an 8/8 for blue, and 10.
Big!
It costs 1 less to cast for each snow land you control.
That's a lot of mana.
When it
Technically, it summons for 6 if you have 6 snows.
Ooh.
when it enters the battlefield, artifacts and creatures target opponent controls don't untap. It doesn't tap them, but they just don't untap. And I can return 3 snow lands I control to my hand, and I can return it to my hand as well.
Flicker, flicker.
Yeah, this card's pretty good, and
It's dummy.
I might play it in. There's a card, Jorn, God of Winter, who I might build a commander deck around, and definitely this would slot in because
I love that.
Jorn is cool.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I like this card for nostalgic reasons, and also because I can't wait to play it because it like Shipbreaker Kraken taps things down.
And doesn't let them untap.
Yeah,
Sorry, I made a goal.
it's okay.
That's okay. Good job.
But yeah, that's Shipbreaker. That's Icebreaker Kraken.
All right, Dan, what's your first card?
Probably going to be Cardor Doomscourge.
Ooh.
It's a legendary creature, Demon Berserker.
Ooh.
When it enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able,
Ooh.
and attack a player other than you if able.
Ooh.
It's goad. It's just goad.
So big. And when an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. So you just, goad your opponent's creatures. Make sure things die in battle. So a lot of battle magic. Fun.
That might
And it's
confirm
life
the
gain in
Phantoms.
red-black, which is weird.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't think that's weird.
It's in the black half of it.
In red-black?
I mean, red's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. That's why I said life gain.
Oh.
Your opponent loses 1 and you gain 1.
This is why I picked a squirrel first. I'm having a squirrel brain moment.
So, this doesn't affect you because your thing can't die in battle.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it
indestructible.
can't die yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Attack me with my Grave Pact, please.
I'm goading a creature
Yeah.
that already attacks anyway.
Oh, God.
All right.
David dislikes this.
Is that, David, your second card?
It's not that I dislike it, but now I'm just really worried. All right, now for the second card that I didn't really read into, but I just saw it and I was like, ooh, this is pretty. All Runs Epiphany. It is a 7 mana, 5 and 2 blue sorcery. Create 2 1/1 blue bird creature tokens with flying. Cool. Take an extra turn after this one and exile All Runs Epiphany. Oh.
You read it for the birds, didn't you?
No. Birds and Foretell, because of the Foretell cost. Oh, God.
Oh, how could you foretell?
This has an extra turn on it. Oh, gosh, who doesn't love that? Take a whole extra turn. And then you
Now
can
he
foretell it.
actually-
That's cheaper, so technically you can cast it for 4, 5, 6. Oh, God.
And you get a bird.
And you get 2 birds.
2 birds.
2 birds.
2 birds.
Yeah.
And an extra turn.
And
So
an extra
good.
turn. Who doesn't love extra turns? I love extra turns. Will, do you love extra turns?
Yeah.
Dan, do you love extra
Who
turns?
doesn't like extra turns?
Exactly. Do you two like extra turns?
I mean, yeah.
Don't break the mold.
I've taken extra turn spells. I've gone infinite against
Exactly.
y'all.
We all love extra turns here. Whew. Ooh, God, I should read some of these cards.
What time is sun shit?
That
Well,
means-
I picked it, so
while
it's a good
David's
sign.
while David's making sure the next card doesn't give him extra turns.
No, it does something worse.
Max, what's your second card?
My second card is actually my favorite one out of my three, but go for an order here. My second card is Righteous Valkyrie.
Ooh.
It's 2 and 1. It's an angel cleric. It has flying, and it has my favorite thing that it does. When another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
Oh. Oh, God.
As long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. And combined with the fact that I have a card that literally if I reach 14 life over my starting, I win the game, I'm going to love this deck.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good deck.
That life gain threshold in Commander. It should just stay the way it is. White needs the help. Oh, don't get wrong. I play Orzhov, so I get it. But that card's pretty sweet. And honest,
Listen, this whole deck's purpose is me gain life, you lose life. Because the red side is just a lot of spells that have fire, bolting, lightning shit.
yes. But you see, you play Boros. I play Orzhov. And I have Orzhov. That is Boros. Red, white's Boros. Yes.
Red and white, yeah.
Yeah, see, you play Boros. I play Orzhov. My next card's an Orzhov card.
I'm going to play Continental. 5 colors.
For 3, a white and a black, when Rampage of the Valkyries enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white angel creature with flying and vigilance. Whenever an angel I control dies, each of the players sacrifices a creature to Tegrid. See the theme here?
I like that artwork.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I do see the theme, but I also see that artwork, and that's more appealing to me than what you're talking about.
Yeah, see the card's Rampage of the Valkyries, and it's great in an Orzhov Angel tribal deck, because Black White Angels has been a thing that like I've wanted to build for a long time. Commander Legends gave me my commander, and then Kaldheim was like, okay, so you have to wait an extra month to actually build the deck.
And now it's here.
And now it's here.
Time to build the deck.
Yeah.
Too bad there aren't angel clerics. I
There
mean,
are.
these tokens. These tokens specifically.
They're not clerics.
Are they clerics?
No, they're not clerics.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Too bad
tokens are
these are-
Angel Warrior?
We actually I need an angel rogue that I could build an angel party deck.
Just angels.
That sounds
Yeah, there you
dangerous. I mean, you could use that one new card. It's something of a tree, but it makes all creature types.
Oh, that thing.
It's like Next Woods.
That's
Next-
taking the easy way out.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
But
do,
if you pay 3, you can make a 2/2 changeling. Another to the party.
we don't do easy.
I don't do easy mode here. Either the card has to exist or I have to make a token. Not a changeling.
But it exists and it makes tokens.
changelings aren't real angels.
But the tree's a real artifact.
Well, yeah. Either way, Rampage of the Valkyries is the Orzhov Angel card I've been waiting for. Will,
Alright.
your second card?
Hi, I'm here with Halvar, God of Battle. Shocking no one. It's 2 white for a 4/4 legendary god.
It's true. It didn't shock me at all. That It
Yeah.
card.
And it has creatures you control are enchanted. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike.
Ooh.
At the beginning-
Equipment.
Yeah, at the beginning of each combat, you may attach target aura or equipment attached to a creature you control to another creature.
Will, I didn't know you liked equipment.
Yeah.
You
That was
Also,
sarcasm.
it does a different thing too when you flip it. It becomes the Sword of the Realms for 1 and a white. It's a
Oh god,
legendary
it's that
equipment.
one.
It's a legendary equipment with equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance. And when it dies, you can return it to your hand and it equips for 1 and a white. It's
Jesus
it's an
Christ.
equipment. It's a creature. It's a creature that cares about equipment. It does everything.
It's a creature. It's an equipment. It's an equipment creature.
Yep.
It's a pillow.
It's the pineapple.
It's
It's
a
the
pen.
pineapple pen or whatever it was of
Pineapple pit.
It's a way to make sure that, like, after you board wipe, your creature they want to equip it with just comes back again.
This card's so good though. It's on curve. It's a 4/4 for 4 if you want to, or it's just on turn 2. I have a very good equipment and I like it, and it's gonna be fun to play with.
And doesn't it give things double strike?
Yeah, that was the first thing I said.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was the first thing he said.
I had to double check that one.
Yeah, it gives equipped creatures and enchanted creatures double
Cancel.
strike actually. It's also just tier from like Nordic Legends, so that's fun.
Yeah. All right,
But that's me.
Dan, your second card.
My second card would be
Wait a
the
minute.
King Narfi's Betrayal.
The saga.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sagas are back.
I love
Sagas are
sagas.
indeed back, and this is actually a pretty good one. So for the first saga, each player mills 4 cards.
Yeah.
Then you may exile a creature or planeswalker from each graveyard.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And then the second and third one actually go really good with my my Encore deck. Until the end turn, I may cast spells from among cards exiled with King Narfi's Betrayal, and I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast them. I get that for 2 sagas.
Oh god, that's in your Encore colors too.
Yeah, it is.
I get to mill cards, I get to potentially steal something from my opponent's graveyards.
Imagine if he plays that with the tokens with the other saga that says, "Hey, trade your creatures with your opponent," and you just say, "Hey, this creature's gonna die at the end of turn."
Is that the green white saga?
No, that's the blue-black one. It's the one with Tybalt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the trickster gods.
Also, am I allowed
Betrayal.
to tell
This redacted in the
Yeah.
I'm at the redact that
We're just
part.
saying names.
Oh, we're
said
redacting
Gosu.
things.
Oh, that's
Okay.
No!
I didn't know that was his name.
Oh god.
Alright, David, your third card.
My third card, and so far my favorite, because it's cheap, it's easy, it's like me on a Tuesday night. In Search of Greatness.
This podcast
Enchantment,
not for the young.
It is. Oh god. If it's for the young, these parents are doing a terrible job of censoring their kids.
No, I do the censoring for them.
Just like,
Censor you.
I mean, the editor does.
God.
The editor guy.
I'm
That's
so
what the TV
time
people
to let
want.
loose every curse word I know right now.
No, you
In
won't.
Search of Greatness, it's 2 green, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted CMC equal to 1 plus the highest converted CMC mana cost card among other permanents I control without paying its mana cost if I don't scry 1. So if I have something that has 3 CMC on the field, I can summon something with 4 for free. If there's one thing at this table that we love, it's free.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
free
Yes.
real estate.
Exactly, free real estate.
Free counter spells.
Free counter spells,
I
yes.
thought it was free
Extra
real estate.
turns, yes. It's all great. Love it. Oh god, but it's also green, so it makes sense. And then the artwork is so cute. It's like a little puppy with a bigger dog. And actually,
Wait, which card are you talking about?
Oh wait, that might be a squirrel.
That's
That-
Brokey or whatever his name is. I forget
Oh,
his name.
Toski.
that is the squirrel.
Yeah, that's
I
Toast.
need this card, but as a whole portrait on my wall.
There's- I
Someone
think
make this
there's-
happen.
I think
Do
there's
we
a
have a
couple-
fan that can make this happen? I'll pay
I think the-
$5 and I'll buy you some Wawa.
I think the better question is, do we have a fan?
That's
Ouch.
Yes, actually we do.
Oh,
Self-
yeah, we do have a fan.
We have at least 2, maybe?
I'm gonna buy like 5 of these cards now.
Yeah. Do it. Either way. Max,
Gonna break the
your third card?
Hello, Wall Street. Buy everything.
What's going on with Magic stocks? Why is cancel worth so much? Will with 10,000 cancels in his closet.
This is all
Counter your spell for 2 or not at all.
Watch as I play Hidetsuko Second Right in every deck, even the blue ones.
Wait a minute.
See, you say that, and then I say, "Oh, look, he has a rock that taps for mana of any color." It's in there. I swear, it's in there.
Watch as I cheat.
Watch as I play
It's
Prelim
there.
Instructions, a card that doesn't exist.
Either way, Max.
Tsuko's third right, it's blue.
He learned. He's just.
No,
It's at 10, you draw 10.
it's Kami. It's the blue Kami that just draws you extra cards. So you see, this is like Hidetsuko's second right, but someone to mill you instead.
No. Oh my god, no. So it's the tutor, but in blue. Scry 100 and draw 1.
Jesus. What's your third card?
Yeah, Max, your third card. If we try for a third time,
It's Resplendent Marshall, which I have to make a comment of how dumb the name is, but we're gonna move on.
Hey.
It's nice.
Resplendent.
It's very
It's a weird
extravagant.
word.
You know what else is a weird word? Ipecac.
Fuck.
That's a
It could have
weird
been
word.
Marvelous Marshall.
I used to think Ipecac was a shade of pink.
yeah, but that's an alliteration. And like,
And the alliteration is great.
That is the name of an unset card.
yeah, but
like
see,
cards
what's
that
gonna
don't
happen?
exist.
That card's competitively playable. They're just gonna have some poor guy be like the not the spectator, the
Judge.
No, not the judge. What's the word? The announcer for like a big tournament match, like Marvelous Marshall. He's gonna be like Marvelous Martian Marshall. He's just gonna be having such a hard time. They make these cards easy for them to speak.
Yeah,
The man in the booth. Okay.
Splendid.
Yeah, Resplendent Marshall.
What's it do?
Yeah, what does it do?
Yeah, what does Resplendent Marshall do?
Some good shit.
It flies.
Wow!
Wow!
So does this card.
I'd like to point out that Dan just threw a card.
For the record.
No, yeah, you really have to point that out.
Yes. Well, this is a very good visual.
This is an audio medium.
Yeah.
For all they knew, I could have just pointed to coma or something. You know, something that doesn't have reach or flying.
It's just a mystical serpent in the sky.
Coma.
Either way, what does Resplendent Marshall do?
When Resplendent Marshall enters the battlefield or dies, you may exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control other than Resplendent Marshall that shares a creature type with the exile card.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It is
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good.
That's the reason why it's freaking mythic.
Resplendent Marshall says, your army gets bigger. Let's go, Angels.
Let's go, Angels. Let's
go,
go, lesbians. Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be honest, the card's fantastic.
Let's
It
go.
is.
Let's
I
go,
hate you.
lesbians.
All 3 of these cards are great. I cannot wait for this deck. I'm so mad that I left the cards at home today.
It's
okay.
okay. I leave stuff at home all the time.
Built.
Speaking of
I heard that.
cards,
Oh, good.
Bergie, God of Storytelling. It is a 3-mana red god for 2 and a red. Whenever you cast a spell, add red to your mana pool. Until the end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases ends. That's other text about boast that I don't care about.
Boast.
It's a 3/3.
Sad.
On the back side, Harnfell, Horn of Bounty, for 4 and a red, you may discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you may play those cards this turn. I don't really care that much about that side either.
God, you
The
just
horn's
don't
so good.
like.
The Horn's great, but this says add extra red mana for each spell you cast.
Oh, you're not getting this card from me.
You're realizing this is a storm card, aren't you?
No, I'm realizing that you don't know what a good card is. No,
I picked it out. This is a fantastic card.
That is fighting words.
It's
you
just
don't
not,
know. You don't care about the horn. The horn's the best part of the card.
the Horn's not the best part about the card.
I think the horn is the best part of the man.
No. No.
The horn's the best part of this card. Also, that's a woman.
I said what I said.
Oh,
Victory.
Point is, Bergie says, hey, cast Poetic Ritual. It makes 4 red mana now. Manamorphose makes 3 mana plus, makes 2 mana plus a red. Opt makes a red. Everything makes a red. You keep storming off, you build up all your mana, and then you cast some dumb spell like, I don't know, Dragonstorm. Who would ever play that?
yeah,
card?
but in my Akiri deck, it says it's an artifact, and if you draw a land, and whoops, it's 2 cards instead.
I don't like. Don't get me wrong. I understand why that's great because it's card draw red. It just says it's got a card draw 2 cards.
Yes,
But I want that.
it's
mana.
also an artifact.
It's all. Yeah, it is also an artifact, so it does make it bigger. I just want that mana. I just want to storm off so hard.
We're watching a man in real time. This is what desperation sounds like.
This is not what desperation sounds
This
like.
is what madness sounds
Desperation
like.
sounds like me when I used to play.
Modern?
No, yeah, modern with blister.
No, wait,
with blister
yes.
coil weird and Paradise Man. So like, I swear to God, I could make this burn deck
Yeah,
work.
you just got.
I did just get got by myself. And that's the worst part.
Yeah, you open the door.
Make a red-
we
make a
took
red
off
mana.
the hinges and busted open.
Handful of blue cards. Oh, I fizzled on my own stupidity. Either way, with that, Will, what's your 3rd card?
Oh shit, I'm on Pokemon Go.
That's
my
the
3rd card
wrong
is
podcast.
That's not
This 3rd card is Surfetch.
my last card is Sarulf, the Realm Eater. Hey, it's 1 black. I should have left my sunglasses in my pocket, but it's Sarulf, the Realm Eater.
It's okay. Max gets it.
Yeah.
Always wear sunglasses.
It's
Yeah.
1 black green for a 3/3 legendary wolf. It says whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Sarulf. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if it has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you can remove all of them. And if you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. I got that done in 1. Hell yeah. Thank you. This card's really good, and it's going to go into Rayhan. I like it a lot. It is going to be good.
It's a board wipe on
It's
a
a-
body that's
it's-
just going to keep attacking.
It's a wolf. It's a 3/3 for 3. I I built a Brawl deck around it already, and I really like the Brawl deck. David knows about that deck.
I made one too, but for some reason, that night, after all the wins I had during the day, all the games I played against Will, it was just...
Because it was a big dog.
It was a big dog.
And then also that one man who gives poison.
Done.
Honorable mention to Finn the Fang Bearer.
I thought his name was Sir or something.
No.
No, that's Eldraine.
Yeah, it's just Finn the Fang Bearer. But yeah, I like this card a lot, and it's very pretty hard. Oh, it's very good. And yeah, I can't wait to play this card.
All right. Dan, your final card?
Kazuma, God of the Voyage.
It sounds like an anime protagonist.
Oh, wait, Kazuma Des.
Oh!
I have comments about the alliteration on that one now. Why is that one a lot of alliteration?
The Omen Keel. This is a reverse side, which is a vehicle. But the God is two blue legendary creature God. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile Kazuma. If you do, it gains whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control. If Kazuma is exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. If you don't, return it to the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it and draw X cards where X is the number of voyage counters on it. And then the reverse side.
Ooh.
Reverse.
For 1 in a blue, the Omen Kill, the legendary artifact vehicle. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they remain exiled. And that's crew of 1. And it's a 3/3 vehicle.
Oh my god, I played that on Brawl. Or played against it on Brawl, and it was a hard win.
It's a boat. The boat's here to beat you down.
It's a dolphin.
It could be
I'm
anything.
here to draw cards.
Even a boat.
Yeah, I'm here to draw cards and slap people with a boat.
It could be anything. It's a boat.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be a man, it could be a boat. That's not everything. That's only 2 things.
Yeah.
Sounds like everything. It covers all the land.
It could be a god or a boat.
It could
Yeah.
also be a win
Well,
color.
now I feel bad about the boat.
Yeah, because the boat's also your commander.
Yeah.
You died a boat.
I do
The
86
boat does deal
damage.
commander damage.
Yeah, and
Also,
it's
the
your
boat is
commander.
crew 1.
Yeah, it's crew 1 for 3/3.
I'm getting what was that?
Hey, you can use that blue exile spell. Exile one of your own things.
What's the Thoptercopter?
Oh,
Doctor Foundry?
No,
the vehicle that was.
Oh,
very-
Smuggler's Copter.
Smuggler's Copter.
I'm getting Smuggler's Copters vibes from that card.
Yeah,
Because it's crew 1 and it's a 3/3.
Well, it's also just a blue card that draws you cards.
It either draws you cards or you play lands from your opponent's deck.
And isn't
Yeah.
it just 2 mana?
Yeah.
The boat's 2 mana, the god's 3.
Cards. She's also screaming at a dolphin. Get out of the way, idiot! I'm piloting a boat here.
Gas!
Do you want to get hit by the boat?
I am the boat.
I am the boat.
We are the boat. Anyway,
All right.
This is a JoJo's thing, isn't it? Now.
wait a minute.
It's the orangutan whose boat was a stand. Whose stand was a
Shut
boat.
up, String.
All right. With that, it's time to take this resplendent podcast to a close.
Oh,
I used our
No,
word
wait, no, I'm
check.
using it. Fuck you.
Wait a
We're
minute.
using it.
I mean, no, I'm done.
That wasn't very
I'm using my-
resplendent of you.
Is this actually the way that
I hope your boat goes down in the night.
Blame it on the night. Oh, blame it on me.
So Everett doesn't know how to play red
Yeah.
cards. Anyway,
I do have
he
red
said,
cards.
"Yeah,
That's the storm."
look at him, I win."
The definition of resplendent: attractive and impressive enough, or impressive.
Oh,
for
wait,
being
since the
richly
podcast is
colorful
not-
or sumptuous.
This podcast is not attractive.
No one was using that word correctly.
Yeah, except for the resplendent marshal.
Yeah, there's Resplendent Marshal.
Listen,
David, I have terrible news. I've been wearing these for like 10 minutes.
bold of you to assume I pay attention.
Oh, I know you don't.
All right. Now, with that,
Thanks
the
for
podcast
coming,
will come to a close.
Yeah, honestly.
Will, where can we find you on the internet?
Wilbo132 at Twitter.
You can
Dan?
find me at the Big Black Otaku on Twitter.
The big black otaku.
And TG1412.
At Flaming It, any social media, hit me up, especially on a Tuesday night.
Max.
Max G Geek on Twitter.
All right. And you can find me at Ev the Mage on this YouTube channel or at Ev the Mage on Ev the
guys.
Mage 97 on Twitter.
I can't wait to find you.
Yeah, I forgot my operating system. Either way, goodbye.